안녕하세요 여러분. 말로 아카데미의 범쌤입니다. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? I'm very ready for kind of an educational live stream. Today we'll talk about phrases, different phrases, useful phrases in a particular scenario. I think for a while I've been doing a lot of smash and pass, and I would love to do that again. Trust me, right? I want to do smash and pass every day, but I want to make sure that you learn something. So once in a while, we'll do some educational series. I've got the second part of my live stream locked down. So tomorrow at 9 a.m., right, we're gonna do another K-pop song, and I promised the follower that we'll do a twice song this time. So look forward to that. If you're watching this live, come back to that live stream. If you're watching this as a recorded video, do check out that live stream where I talk about music lyrics. They have been doing pretty well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. I am Beom from Mallo Academy. Get your seriousness out today. All right? We gotta be serious. I'm gonna be teaching a lesson. Oh shit, yeah, Twice has a new song. I gotta give it a listen. Did you listen to Blackpink's new song? Bang bang bam 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 yeah. Bam 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 bam. I love that song, right? Can't wait for the next lyrics one. We'll do the new Twice song. Always go for the new ones. Gotta catch the viral. Gotta catch the algorithm. Jump is really nice. Why do you hate it? I know at first I was like, oh, really? Listen to it just 3 times. You'll be kind of bouncing yourself to it. Very techno, very 2000s kind of techno. I love the vibe. It's amazing. 자, 오늘은 we'll talk about something else though. We'll talk about transportations, different phrases to use in transportations. Episode 1 about subway. Subway. Everyone rides them. If you're in Seoul and you're traveling, please ride the subway. It's doable. It's manageable. Stop being that foreigner that fucking Ubers everywhere. If you've done that, I forgive you. If you will do that after watching this, I will start judging you. There are people that are afraid, right, of getting lost, and they just wanna ride Uber. Now, I don't have a say over how you spend your money, but man, it's Seoul. Seoul Metro is A-OK. So I think, right, it's very English covered as well, right? There's a lot of there's English everywhere, right? So yes, it might be a little bit challenging, but you know, if you get lost in a subway, you just end up in a new place that you never expected to be, and that's how life should be, right? So that's the beauty of subway. Just avoid, I think, the getting to work time and going home from work time. So I think that's an interesting thing. Let me share with you a few tips, right, when it comes to riding the subway in Korea. Not a lot of good tips, I can't really think, but maybe I'll have some because I am a major subway rider. I used to prefer bus, but in Seoul, bus ain't it. The traffic, the people, the irregularity of bus arrivals, they suck. Trains on time, get you there in the promised time. Easy. 자, let's get started with our lesson. I love it. We have a lot to cover today. 네. So, I hope you're all ready for some serious lesson time, my friends. Oh, 맞아요. Lily, she hates Blackpink in general. I do remember that, right? Is it you that does not like Jessie? Hi. Jenny? She's okay. Pretty girls. I like pretty girls. What about Will Smith? Do you like Will Smith? I like pretty girls. Well, that song went away like in a second. Poor Will Smith. Well, not poor. I don't know. I don't know why he's still doing stuff. With the amount of money that he's collected, I would just like hide away and just like live by myself alone with my bald wife, you know. Get a bald dog. Just fill the house with bald people. Seoul subway was fun. I like being canned sardines. It does feel that way during 출근 and 퇴근 시간. So let's talk about subway. All right, good. 아이 참 시작부터 잘 안 되네요. Subway. And I will try to make my hand. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'll write it in the middle. I'll do better. Let's talk about Subway. Ta-da! What is Subway in Korean, everyone? What kind of vocabulary do we know? What are some important vocabs to remember when it comes to Subway? Let's start with vocabs. We'll talk about tips, and we'll start with vocabs, and we'll go using these vocabs. We'll kind of build phrases together, and in the end, I'll share some tips about what to do when you're in the subway. 그렇죠? 네. So yeah, I'll give you 3 tips. The last one will surprise you. Apparently you're supposed to say things like that. What are some choo-choo motherfucker vocabulary in Korean? Drop your knowledge. We got some professionals here. All right. I went to take a shit and came back in 7 minutes. Rate the shit. Art Boom. Rate the shit out of 10. That is what everyone should do here. If you take a shit, rate it. How good was it? No, not the output itself, but more like the experience overall. Because sometimes there are 10 out of 10 shits, but there are some 4 out of 10 shits, which I really, really dislike. But 7 minutes and the emojis show you that we are leaning towards the positive scale. And I like that. We're starting off good, but give us a rating of the experience of shitting. Norashi, if you're watching this, and Kang, don't say shibal. If you're going to say shibal, come to YouTube and say shibal. I'll respond to you there. Now, no vocabs, everyone. We got Miss Amity Snoo that is back. Welcome, welcome back. 네. Vocabularies about choo-choo motherfucker. Choo-choo motherfucker. Choo-choo. 맞아요. 지하철. Thank you very much. Okay, I should be very careful with my writing now. I'll try to write it carefully. So we have 지하철. 지하철. 자, 여기서 지하는 basement죠. basement예요. 철 kind of stands for rail. So you'll see a lot of 철 in words related to train. So 지하철 basically is subway. Subway. What else do we have? We have 역. 나 맞아요. 역 is very important. 역. 역 is station. Every station names end with 역. Well, every station names we add 역 to it. 홍대역, 이태원역. And we have 전철. 그렇죠? 전철, I think in Seoul at the very least, I think they are used nearly interchangeably. However, 지하 means basement, so it has to do with, I think, a lot of the sub bit, while 전 here is talking about electricity. Pikachu, electricity. That's what 전철 is. So it's electric train. Well, most subways operate in with electricity. So yeah, they are the same. 지하철. Very nice. The shitter has spoken. Shitter has not rated his shit yet, but we have 기차. However, remember guys, we are talking about subway. The problem with the word 기차, right? And my students would probably know this, right? 기차. Now, 기차 is a no-go. Because when we say 기차, Koreans will think of it as the intercity trains. That's what comes to our mind, 기차. So what do we have? We have things like KTX and SRT as the main examples. Right? You already sorry. The experience was very good. 8 out of 10 is good. 8 out of 10. Congratulations on your 8 out of 10 shit. I rate the really good ones 8 out of 10. Right? I rarely have a 9 and a 10. Right? 맞아요. 기차는, right? If you say I'm gonna take the 기차, it's like KTX, SRT. So you're going somewhere far, far, far with money. Right? 자, 하지만 what we're dealing with is again 지하철 and 전철 and 역. 그렇죠? 네. We're gonna add a few more vocabularies. I think the next one that comes to my mind is 호선. This will come back later, But these are lines. So something 호선 is mainly the subway lines. We have a lot of them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right? And we have some other lines as well with different names. So lines are important. 네. Lines are important. And we'll talk about how to kind of how to read maps or things like that, right? In just a bit. So these are the useful vocabularies, right? I hope you kind of wrote them down, right? 자, next, what do we have? Let's talk about some phrases. Phrases are important. Subway phrases. 네. What kind of, I think we saw someone, right? Where should I change? 아니야. Before this, let's talk directions, basic directions first, right? Basic direction, I don't know why I did that. I can just kind of do that, right? Direction format. Direction. Mainly, directions will look like this. Objective, objectively면, right? Question ending in 면 돼요 or 야 돼요. Choose your weapon type of choice. They are both okay. 면 is solution, 야 돼요 is like have, right? Can. So you're asking for direction. So for example, which line can I take to go to Hongdae Station? Which line should I take to go to Hongdae Station? Normally, in my experience, what would I say? I always go with 야 돼요. So objectively면 question 야 돼요. Remember this big scale of the sentence, right? This formula. You have your objective. When you want to ask for directions, or if you want to ask what I should do to do something, it's going to look like this, right? 자, your objective is mainly going to be, right? Let's dig deeper into objectives. Wow, this lesson is becoming useful as hell. I'm going to create a real YouTube video about this soon. 자, objective, location, plus, right? So location에 가려면 first. location에 가려면 people here, please give me a destination. We got Bridget, she's saying Seoul station. So 서울역에 가려면. 서울역에 가려면. So examples will include, right, as we heard, 서울역에 가려면. ... This is if your objective is to go to Seoul station. 서울역에 가려면. Alright? What other locations do we have? Do we have any other locations that you want to go today, my friends? Gangnam Station. Very good. Then that's going to be the same thing. 강남역에 가려면. Not 강남, but 강남역에 가려면. So that's the first part. Right? So you get the person's attention. 죄송합니다. 저 혹시 죄송한데 서울역에 가려면. So by saying this, you kind of tell them, right? 그렇죠. 맞아요. 울산에 가려면, 인천에 가려면, right? So you start with this. So you tell them what you're trying to do. 서울역에 가려면. And then let's move into the questions, right? Again, questions are ending in 야 돼요. Let's kind of stick to that for now. 야 돼요. Right? Verb plus 야 돼요. But to do that, let's think of some verbs to use. What is to ride? To ride, right? We have to ride. We have to change, as in to change lines, not to change your underpants, but to change your lines, right? And to get off. Three musketeers of direction asking verbs. We have someone saying ride, someone say run, someone say kick, and someone say get off. We've got every verb out there coming out, but I love how they are all in the root form. I love the consistency of the tense. My OCDS is enjoying this. And while Miss Amethyst Snoo, she tries to create from a very clean educational video, finally Miss Amethyst Snoo comes in and says, not to ride the ... Very nice. I love it. We always need a little bit of spice in this, right? But to ride, right? Ride a ... We'll probably use the same word, same verb, which is going to be 타다. 맞아요. 타다. 타다. And just so you know, just to make Miss Amethyst Snoo and the devil inside every one of us happy, right? 올라타다. 올라타다 is to climb and ride. Right? Climb and ride. And for some reason, 올라타다 is what we kind of do. This thing. I shouldn't draw that. That's nasty. I will not draw it. Sorry for the drawing. Forget I drew that. 좋아. Coming back. 괜찮아요. Saved it. We're back. 타다 is to ride, right? To ride a train. 올라타다, maybe a horse, right? And maybe even a cock. So I'll just write there, right? Two different animals, right? 자, so that is 타다. To change lines is also a 타다 verb. It's something 타다. What is it? And I think we got a good answer for to get off, which is 내리다. 자, the answer to change the line is 갈아타다. 네. 갈아타다. And also we're just gonna do an honorable mention of the nouns, which is something 호선. 그쵸? Something 호선. And well, that's enough, right? Okay, we're not gonna remember 호선. We're gonna keep it light and easy, right? So instead of the kind of like thinking of, oh, it's the same as 갈아입다. Oh, alpaca 씨, very, very nice. Oh, again, honorable mention for 갈아타다, right? 갈아입다 is to change clothes, right? This comes from the verb 갈다. 갈다, which means to remove something old and place something new. 갈다. So something that we normally 갈다 is a battery. 배터리를 갈다라고 말할 수 있어요. 갈다. 배터리를. Why you delete such an amazing message, 알파카 씨? Why you delete such an amazing comment? Comment it again. Damn. Alright, 갈다. 그렇죠. 갈아입다. Well, 갈아입다 might be useful. 갈아입다 to what? Miss Amethyst Snoo 씨, you never disappoint. To get off is 내리다, right? So, what kind of questions do we have? What kind of questions can we ask? Questions. Number 1. 어디에서? Right? 어디에서? 어디에서 아니에요. 어디로 가야 돼요? Let's keep it simple. For direction, 어디로 가야 돼요? Where should I go? 어디로 가야 돼요? 네. Next one, 어떤 거 타야 돼요? 어떤 거 타야 돼요? Which one do I have to ride? 어떤 거 타야 돼요? 네. Next one, 언제 내려야 돼요? 언제 or 어디에서 내려야 돼요? 너무 좋아요, guys. I hope you're okay that this live stream is not kind of all over the place and crazy, right? But just wanted to do something refreshing, something purely educational from time to time for your education purposes. Okay? 네. 좋아요. 잠시만요. 잠시만요, 여러분. 오케이, 좋아요. Alright. Where can I buy a ticket? 아, 그쵸. Well, how will you ask that? Can someone here kind of answer me? Where can I buy the ticket? How do we say that? Let's try to say that in Korean, right? 티켓은 티켓 어디에서 사야 돼요? 네. 티켓은 어디에서 사야 돼요? Or even 살 수 있어요. 네. Don't worry, if you can drop me a DM asking for the PDF for this, I'll send it to you. I'll send a DM to you, or if you could just send it to me, right? 살 수 있어요, right? Then I'll send you the PDF as well if you didn't get a chance to write. 안녕하세요, Sonia Seoul. Come over to YouTube for our live stream right now. 안녕하세요, 사울레 씨. 자, right? So put everything together. Right, it's pretty simple this way. All we now have sentences. We now have sentences to deal with. We now have sentences to just put together, right? So if you want to do something, right? 보자. So first of all, we had the vocabulary. 야돼요, right? Where's the objective? 서울역에 가려면. Alright, so basic train lesson. 서울역에 가려면 어디에서 내려야 돼요? 서울역에 가려면 어디에서 내려야 돼요? If I want to go to Seoul, so remember, I'm gonna assume that you remember how to say the objective. 서울역에 가려면 어디로 가야 돼요? 네. 서울역에 가려면 어디로 가야 돼요? 네. 어떤 거 타야 돼요? Which one do I have to ride? 강남역에 가려면 어떤 거 타야 돼요? 강남역에 가려면 어떤 거 타야 돼요? Right. So repeat after me. Next one. 울산에 가려면 어디에서 내려야 돼요? Or 언제 내려야 돼요? 언제 내려야 돼요? 네. 티켓 어디에서 살 수 있어요? 티켓 어디에서 살 수 있어요? This is a side question, like kind of requested by Lily 씨. Right? Side question. So remember that. Is it common to say 어느 호선돼요? Oh, that's a good point. That's a good question, right? So keep asking the questions now, because I'll spend the remaining of the time talking about questions. And if I have some time, I will ask you. I will share some tips, right? 어느 호선 타야 돼요 will be which line which line kind of question will be 몇 호선? Because our lines are mostly in numbers. 몇 호선 타야 돼요? 네, 몇 호선 타야 돼요? This is the question bit. So the same thing goes to the first part. Right? 서울역에 가려면 몇 호선 타야 돼요? 서울역에 가려면 몇 호선 타야 돼요? 그렇죠? Remember that. 서울역에 가려면 몇 호선 타야 돼요? 강남역에 가려면 몇 호선 타야 돼요? So, I'm going to give you a quiz. I'll let you guys, right? Remember the 려면 bit. All right? I'm just going to write the 려면 here so that you remember around here. Don't forget the 려면. And we're going to ask the question. For example, how do I ask, where should I go if I want to go to 잠실 station? Where should I go if I want to go to 잠실 station? How will you answer this? Where will I go if I want to go to 잠실 station? You don't have to type it. I'll share the answer in like 10 seconds. Think about it. Right? You can write it too, but I'll say the answer in like 5, 4. I'm kidding. I'll give you 5 more seconds. Slow crowd, but that is okay. I think it's just the latency of the live stream, right? So the answer will be 잠실역에 가려면 어디로 가야 돼요? 잠실역에 가려면 어디로 가야 돼요? Let me type it here. 잠실역에 가려면 어디로 가야 돼요? 네. 잠실역에 가려면 어디로 가야 돼요? Next one. If I want to go to, for example, Lotte Tower, not the station, Lotte Tower. If I want to go to Lotte Tower, oh, look at that. Lily Shi, very fast copy pasting skills. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure you got it. All right. 잠실으로 가고 싶지만 어떻게 가요? 아니에요. Asoro 씨, if you were in YouTube, you would have enjoyed this lesson. All right. 자, next one is going to be Lotte Tower. If I want to go to Lotte Tower, where should I get off? Where should I get off if I want to go to Lotte Tower? All right, just say it out loud. Say it out loud is all we need. All right, the answer is 롯데타워에 가려면 어디에서 내려야 돼요? 롯데타워에 가려면 롯데타워에 가려면 맞아요. 어디에서 a lot of typos. Maybe Art Boom is still shitting. Maybe went back for a 8.5 out of 10. 롯데타워역에 가려면 어디에서 내려야 돼요? Oh, very nice. I like it. There we have it. Right? Simple formula, and we have our full sentence. Full sentence. 롯데타워에 가려면 that's how we write tower. 롯데타워에 가려면 어디에서 내려야 돼요? 맞아요. Right? So imagine, right, one situation, one place in a station where it's difficult to kind of navigate, right? Even for Koreans, is when you're already in the platform and there are 2 trains going in different directions and you're kind of like in a rush. There's no map nearby. You can run to the map and see for yourself. Perfect chance for you to ask. 저기 죄송한데, right? 저기 죄송한데, 롯데타워에 가려면 어떤 거 타야 돼요? Right? 어떤 거 타야 돼요 will be very important. 어떤 거 타야 돼요? Which one should I write? Right? I listen for the song, whether it's north or south, and then you bring out your compass and be like, I'm probably headed towards this. What do you mean? Okay, you kind of have an idea whether you're going up or down, right? Yeah. Anyways, right? 자, so that's where we are, right? That's the formula. That's the sentence structure, right? The basic entry-level sentence structure. Just remember this, right? blank에 가려면, if you don't know the grammar, if you're new to this, just memorize the phrase itself. Is it any different to use 어느 instead of 어떤? 어느 거 타야 돼요? 어느 거 is okay. It will be understood. It will be good. Conversationally, I think generally people use 어떤 a lot. 어떤. Right? They use 어떤 거 a lot. 좋아요. Okay. Good. So we'll wrap up our class here. Right? If you have any other questions, now will be a good time to ask. Right? Thank you very much for watching this. Again, I do appreciate you sticking around, even if it was more of a dry, just lesson, education. But I want my live stream to have something like that from time to time. I wanted to show you how I teach lessons. Right? And if you watched this and you enjoyed the lesson, it will be a great, imagine doing this one-on-one. Right? Imagine doing this one-on-one. It's going to be amazing. Right? I don't see you write Oh, I already removed the writing. I can bring it back really quickly, but all the writing was here. 네, 몇 호선 타야 돼요. 그러면, right? If you want this note, drop us a DM on Instagram, right? And I'll send the PDF file for you. I'm gonna change it to my camera, and while we're at it, I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can save it to PDF. I'm pretty sure I can. Save as PDF. Now, where do I save it? Desktop. Yeah. All right. So, Subway notes. Send a DM right now, right? On Instagram. Come to our Instagram and do that, right? Before we end, Pomsem from Mallo Academy, we have a 100K promotion. Right now will be a great time to start learning. And our group course, August semester, is open. So for those of you that want to start learning, I myself am teaching some of the basic fundamental classes. Minsem is doing the same. So make sure you check our website or drop us a DM if you want to see how to learn, right? I will ask for a PDF in your... I definitely will send it to you. This might be a bit unrelated, but may I ask what is the common term to show go straight when showing direction? I saw 직진하다, 앞으로 쭉으로 가다 being taught a line. The correct answer, 쭉 가다. 쭉 가다 will be the correct answer. Go straight. 쭉 가다. 쭉 가다. One-on-one with a... Yes, one-on-one with the handsome teachers. Absolutely. One-on-one will be the way to go. Right? Can't wait for these one-on-ones. Right? Very nice. 쭉 가다. 그래서 you will probably... 어디로 가야 돼요? They will say, 여기에서 쭉 가세요. 쭉 가세요. You will hear things like that. I mean, just go straight. 쭉 가세요. Okay? 고마워요. 자, 감사합니다, 여러분. Thank you. It is now time for my lunch. So I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for our live stream, joint live stream later at 9 p.m. That's in about 8 hours time. For those who are in different time zones, in 8 hours time, both of us will be going live to do something different. We don't have an idea yet because we're done with the game, right? But I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch now. Thank you very much, and I will see. Why is my hair at the back sticking out? 네, I'll see you next time. 안녕하세요. 바이바이. 감사합니다, 여러분. Thank you, 릴리 씨. Thank you, Miss Amitisnu. Thank you. Time to eat indeed, right? Miss Amitisnu, make sure you eat as well. I want you to eat. I want everyone to eat. All right. Where did that go? Okay. I don't know why you don't see me. So it's like this. Okay, bye-bye.